Hey, this is John from Invictus Prime, and I'm here to bring you a loss to the Dark Knights. It was just a really great war. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Our friends over at the Dark Knights are awesome, and they just put up a great fight. And I will show what they did to our bases. Um, so yeah, they cleared all the nines, and they got a couple. I got a few Town Hall 10 and 11 3-stars. Um, they did have a really big Town Hall 11 advantage. They had 6 to R2, and then they had a few Town Hall 10s, but it was a little odd because they had a bunch of Town Hall 11s and their Town Hall 10s weren't weighted very heavy. So I think that's what led to the mismatch. Show you real quick. We got all the 9s cleared, of course, and there's a couple Town Hall 8s too. So, and I'm going to show you what our team did. Just so you can see what all the members did. How good job everyone did, even if I do not show their attacks. So there you go. I'm going to start off with some Town Hall 10 3-stars. I'm going to show Mercenaries on number 7. And he starts out here like most Town Hall 10 attacks. I'm gonna fast forward just because he does walk around the entire side. He starts out with most Town Hall 10, like most Town Hall 10 attacks with the Queen Walk. Wall breakers into that little side compartment, and just lets her walk in. Drop a rage spell down, and I like how he did that. So like the Queen got like the full effect. She never would walk out of the rage spell. Like so he put it pretty far back, and then when she needed to get healed, she walked in, and the healers took effect of the rage. So I liked how she took full advantage of that. And so she's gonna walk around, clear this compartment, and then Mercenaries is gonna drop a jump spell. I'm just gonna slow it down, and he's gonna send his king in and take out the queen and almost take out the inferno. He just doesn't quite get it. I don't think he might not. He might not get a hit on it, but he does take out the queen and I think that Tesla. So there he goes. And yeah, just too many. He had to fight. He had to get in there and punch the king, the queen, and some skeletons. So couldn't quite get the inferno. But after he does that, Mercenaries can send in his Laloon part, drops the rage spell down to zoom the balloons into the air defense, and then path over towards the inferno. Gets a little bit unlucky with the Tesla popping there. Or yeah, I guess it was, he knew it was there, but throws off the pathing a little bit. They're able to get a few bomb drops off of it, and with a little bit of health, it goes down. So put some more haste spells down, just guiding them into that last inferno. That's really the only threat left. And dropping one more haste, I think he does swag the last haste. He's able to get into the inferno, and that's it. And that's just cleanup, and not much of that at all. As Queen, walked along almost the entire base. So great job to Mercenaries, and just great attacks. I think I'm gonna show. Yeah, this one's by Pat on another Town Hall 10. So another Queen Walk, and Pat. I think King. I think this is his second account. Takes full advantage of his level 40 King compared to his level 27 or his level 40 Queen, as he does have the level 27 King. And so he drops the rage down, just letting her battle through all this point defense, the Expo and the King. She really needs it as she is taking a lot of damage. I think he's gonna drop one more down, but his Queen does get a lot of she does get a lot of point defense down and an expo, so it's well worth it, and just gets a lot of value for this. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here because she just gets trapped on some high HP storages. Right. Wall breaker's in, and she gets locked onto the expo. And then she's going to step up right here. He drops the rage down, and she takes care of the enemy archer queen. And then Wallbreaker's in with the Wallbreakers under the rage to get even further in and more penetration with this queen. Takes a little bit for the Lava Hound, but under the rage she does get over, and he drops a poison down to help with the pups and a minion. The queen's going to walk around here, but the king's going to beat through, or doesn't beat through once that Tesla's down. Rages his king to get in on the Inferno and air defense. And then he, once that goes down, he can send in his loons and his hounds. And he's hoping right here that his queen will walk around and get that third air defense. But that air sweeper keeps pushing her back. He gets the air defense there after he uses his ability. But his queen's gonna come down. His queen's gonna go down here after the Inferno target, and the Inferno tower targets her. A nice freeze gets the air defense and arch tower and the Inferno, so that's high value there. And then his loons path over that Tesla, get rid of it, and they do take down that Wizard Tower. He has one hound up and no defense up, so it does take a little bit on cleanup, but he has plenty of time. I think the attack didn't even go over 3 minutes, so great attack to Pat. I'm going to drop down here to watch Galen, Town Hall 9, actually, take on 9.5 that dropped 1 Inferno for the war. So he's going to come in with a queen walk. It's going to be a nice long queen walk. As he, so Galen's goal here is to take out both heroes, and then walk down clockwise around the side of the base. So he's about to use his ability here, and he doesn't have to use a rage because the ability will also take out, will last long enough to take out the opposing arch queen. And fast forward here, she is stuck on the hound. It does take around 10-12 seconds to pop. There she goes, and she takes out all the minions and continues her walk. And so, already nice value for his queen walk, as both heroes, arch tower, some point defense are down. And he starts out his funnel early. Has a little bit of a wall breaker fail, but his king does get into that compartment and will take out the air defense. And then his queen, he path his loons really nice. Oh shit, that's on ×2. I'm sorry. I was wondering why I was going so fast. His queen does take out the air defense on the side and path it nicely, so his hounds would go over to the air defense on the right. And then after he takes down the Inferno, just has to wait a little bit as the loons are battling the air sweeper, but the arch tower is focused on his queen, and the loons are able to take it out. So great attack to Galen, stepping up and taking out the base with an Inferno. So very nice attack to Galen. And then we're going to watch Dr. Manhattan take out the Big Kahuna, who we have seen on this channel before. a friend of Invictus Prime. I'll take a sip of the water. So Dr. Manhattan comes in here with his queen and just rages her up. And I like how patient he was on his queen. Even under the rage, she is starting to lose her life under 3-point defense and the Expo. But never uses the ability and is able to take out the cannon and then take out the Arch Tower, so she's safe as the rage finishes off. And that's like the patience to know not to not to use the ability. So he comes in here with the other part of his kill squad, some wizards, and then his king following them up. And doesn't really have to worry about the queen because he knows his queen will step up and can just use the ability. His jump spell allows him to go into the compartment above the one at 5 o'clock and take out that double bomb set and the Tesla farm in that dead spot of the base. As you know, Tesla farms can be tricky, especially on on first hits mostly. But after this was a second hit, so when you know where it is, it's not as big a deal. And he just does a nice job pathing his hogs around everything. A couple hogs stray off and take care of that double bomb set next to the air defense, and then the rest go into the middle to take out the Tesla farm. He has 2 hogs left and just drops them in and heals up that last cluster of defenses. And all that's left is the mortar. So I'm going to fast forward as he has a few whiz on the backside and hogs on the front to go clean it up. So great job to Dr. Manhattan taking out a max base, or number 24 on 11. It's a great job to him. We're going to go to Wiener Bags. Feel dumb for saying that name, but I do have to show his attack on number 13 because it was very nice. So it creates a funnel with the minions. A lot of people use minions this war just because I think with the extra 30 seconds on attacks, as you know, it did allow people to use longer queen walks, and I think their bases were set up a little bit so they were anti-queen walk. So we had to use minions to create funnels in most cases. So we did a good job of creating funnels with minions, which I really like. I always like to save a couple extra troop space, instead of using a wizard, find a place to make and use minions instead of like a wizard and a giant. So comes in here with a stone kill squad and his queen flanking on the other side, and she's gonna get rid of a couple air defenses and then break into the compartment. And I like this because sends in 3 hogs while the Expo's targeted on the queen, and they take it down and just kind of help push the kill squad further, as they do have quite the journey. He also has P.E.K.K.A. And I think I said on earlier videos, we've just been using P.E.K.K.As a lot in the kill squad, as with Tesla farms, if you can make them void it, they don't really die, and they can just tank and put out massive amounts of damage. So by now, WB, or Wiener Bags, I guess I'm just gonna call him WB, has most of the base destroyed. Still has 6 or 7 hogs up, and that's more than enough to take out the rest of the defenses. And he has his cleanup spread throughout the base. So that's GG. Great job to WB there. Where are we at? They show Marky the Martian's attack. I failed. I think I failed on this base as a first hit. So we're gonna look at Marky take it out, and that's a good case of like tweaking. My queen walk started on the compartment around at 3 and went clockwise. He started a little lower as he thought he didn't need. He entered with his kill squad a little further down than I did, and uh, was able to plan for the Teslas coming out and the the Expo and the Queen. So he puts the rage down, and it rages up the Queen and her healers, and they just take out the Queen, point defense, and the Expo. Just drops the double poison down to slow down all the Barch and the CC. Was a little bit of a confusing CC with the poison spell, just kind of negates almost every CC. Um, and then with the 4 healers, even with the 2 Teslas and the Wizard Tower on her, the Queen does stay up. So Marky sends a test wall breaker in with 2 golems he puts down, and is free sending the rest of his wall breakers and his king behind these 2 golems. And with no CC, he can march right in there, get the opposing king, which is always a nice bonus to get, and continue on through the base, taking out that double giant bomb spot. So Marky sends his clogs in around 3, working counterclockwise. And the goal of that first little group was to negate the giant bomb spot next to the air defense. But really, once you take out the air defense and you're going counterclockwise, it just negates the pathing. So Marky takes advantage of that and really just had so little of the base to take out after his kill squad took around, I want to say like 3/4 of it. So just great use of his heroes there. Big level 30/30. So Marky getting it done on number 15. Who else did I want to show? I think, yeah, I was Ares attack. And Ares is just a beast. That's all I can say. Pretty well upgraded base, even though it doesn't. Or I guess it is around Midland. But anyways, Ares comes in with a Queen Walk, and I think only 3 healers, as he's just gonna march his Queen down. What's the direction? Counterclockwise. I'll fast forward here too, as he's gonna drop a rage down, take out the king, as you need to do when she faces the king, and just keep her marching down. Just taking his time with the extra 30 seconds, you can do that. And sends his golems in on the side here. And I really like how he waits, make sure his wall breakers go to the right spot, and then breaks into the middle compartment, so you can set his jump spell all the way in the middle of the base, and just take out a huge section of it. His king a little late, well, a little staggered, not late, as I said, and rages him up to take out the queen, and is about to pop his queen's ability, as a few Teslas are on her. But it's no big deal, as they retarget on the golem, and she can take out the farm and the double giant bomb set in the middle. And I think someone said he could have just taken out the rest of the space with his kill squad. Barely needed his hogs. and was able to swag 2 heals and 4 hogs, just gonna put them in on the backside. So great attack by Ares, just broke the base down and absolutely crushed it. Didn't even need that goblin. We're gonna look at a couple more. We're gonna look at Excalibur's attack. This, no, this isn't it. It's the other one, I think. Yeah, it's this one. I've just been into the taking out the dead space bases. Oh yeah, and I was saying, creating funnels with the minions, just a lot of places to be able to do that. I'll just fast forward on that. So he comes in here with his from this kill squad, a P.E.K.K.A and the CC, and it is pretty slow, and just slows it down even more with that poison spell. It does get one shot off on the king, but on the level 30 Queen, it takes him down, his health down, maybe a quarter, and he can just get behind those golems and tank the rest of the way. So, and just lets it develop, puts the rage spell down, and they really boost his golems in front, which helped the heroes take almost no damage. It just sends his hogs in nice and early. And the jump spell actually wears off here, but with only the level 10 queen on the golem, doesn't really do much, and pops his king's ability to take her out. Oh, maybe I did want to show. The other base. I think his other attack was cleaner, but we'll show this one anyways. So his hogs get a little stuck on the high HP things. I don't actually know how he 3-starred. I didn't mean to show the other one. I guess everything's distracted here, and his level 30 come and finish the job. And yeah, there's only one cannon left. Most of the defenses left are air defense, and so he just finishes taking them out. So yeah, his heroes did get the clutch victory against their number 20. So sorry, Excalibur. I guess I didn't mean to show your other attack, but oh well. Yes. No. Well, we'll show my attack. Just because I liked it, I was very happy with this one. So I sent a goblin in on that collector and just let it develop a little. Then put some minions out over there to start creating the funnel for my kill squad. And then I can just set my queen down. I waited a little bit on the healers. Not really a reason. Just kind of waited. And when she's about to get in range, I put the healers on her. She targets the wizard tower first, and then the arch tower, and starts moving clockwise up to the cannon. And then once she takes out this, I think she takes out the gold storage, and then moves into that little crevice to hit the archer tower, and she also triggers the CC. And I probably could have saved the rage amount of drop because I'd used her ability on the P.E.K.K.A. and the ability would have just taken out the other queen also, so I could have just swagged the rage, but it was all good. So once I know the queen basically finished her job, I can send in my golem and my king and the CC and my P.E.K.K.A. and the CC. And my queen's just gonna wrap around and take out 2 Teslas by the town hall. So once my kill squad comes in here in the middle, I use my king's ability so she gets rid of that Tesla fast. I was focusing on the P.E.K.K.A. and just they finish clearing out the middle. I send in some hogs here on the side. They get taken out by that point defense and the skellies, so I drop a poison there and they take it out. And then send in the remaining 11 or 10 hogs on that side. I drop a heal down, and they were also on the other side to take care of that possible double giant bomb spot, as you'll see what happens later in the attack. And they kind of they take out that cluster defense in there and move to the arch tower, then to the air defense and mortar. And so yeah, they're moving to the mortar, and then the double bomb spot goes off. And I probably swagged that heal a little too early. It wouldn't really make a difference, but I probably would have looked foolish if my attack didn't go through, but it was going to. I'm just gonna fast forward here while everything cleans up, as the hogs all did down that last double bomb spot on the mortar. But great attack to me. And that's it for the war with the Dark Knights. Just a great clan, great people. And we hope to do it again sometime. So that's it. Thank you for watching.